Okay, let's see how this one goes. Wonder how big we're going to make it. No, we don't want that. Oh, fuck. Silly me. Can't blame it on Konica Minolta this time. It was my fault. Actually, we don't want to make it that light. Just going to make it a little bit. Alright, let's see what we have here. We're going to present and we're going to enlarge it. We've got here, this is a famous looking, fairly famous in Sydney, a pig, and people keep touching its nose. So yeah, and yeah, there's the doodle of the pig that's been touched quite so many times as well. So yeah, a little bit rude, but you know, that's what it's a pig. And that's how it was made. It was made like that. But some people obviously touch the doodle of the pig to be silly. Anyway, enough about doodles. Moving right along. Let's see how we go with this. So on the vertical, we're going to make it 300. We're going to make it 300. See how we go with this pig. This ugly boar. I think it's a boar rather than a pig, like some kind of wild pig. Don't know. It's a pig or a boar. I think a boar is a male pig or something. I'm not an expert on pigs, folks. Let's see how we go with this. Oh, that looks good. There's our piggy. There's our big ugly pig. I'm wondering where the centre of this job it's going to be. It looks like the picture's a bit too centred. It could be better than that. But do something to this picture, make it look better. Wondering if we're going to make it 360 by 360. We're going to lose a lot of that off the pig. I think we're going to lose a lot of the pig. Wondering if we're going to maybe lift it up a bit, lift up the image. So lift up the image a bit so we don't lose too much. I don't know how this is going to work, folks. This isn't the greatest original to work with, I must admit. It looks nice, but it doesn't look like the type of image that would go with a mirror image, unfortunately. It looks more like just a normal image, but I like to make mirrors out of my work. And yeah, I think we pushed it up a bit high, but at least if we add a bit of more enlargement, that should look actually very nice, actually. So we've got to just have to enlarge it more. Maybe we can... Right, I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it 380 by 380. So this is going to turn out to be an interesting piece, I'm hoping. But it's an interesting statue. I don't know what it's meant to represent. Whatever. It's just something, it's just a landmark in the city of Sydney. It's still not big enough vertically. It looks too big on the too small on the vertical, so we still got to enlarge it. Maybe we could enlarge it bigger. Maybe it could go up to maybe 400%. Maybe we could go 400. We're nearly there. We might as well just pull out the stops and push it up to 400. Going to pull out the stops, folks, and make it a 400% job. And see how we go there. Might as well have a bit of fun. Okay, let's see what pulling out the stops has actually created. That looks a lot better. That looks more interesting. I sort of think he looks too close to there, but it might work. It might. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the centre of our job. Our pig is going to be in the centre. So we're going to make this our pig job. I don't know if it's going to really look that good, because he looks like he's too far to the left in the picture. So we're just going to see how we go with it. Our boar, or whatever it is, our pig, male pig obviously. See how this male pig looks in this image. You can see his nose is bright as brass. I think it's actually bronze. It's actually a bronze statue. Most statues are made out of bronze, not brass. Bronze. Well, I think there are brass statues as well, but I think bronze is a lot more common. I think bronze, is an alloy, or if I remember correctly, of copper and brass, if I'm correct. Look it up. Look it up on Google. What is alloy of bronze? Just something interesting to find out. A bit of trivia. Let's see how this one turns out. Our pig, our porker. Yeah, oh, it's a Sydney hospital. It's actually the hospital. So yeah, Sydney Hospital, it says just up there in there. See the writing? Sydney Hospital. So that's what it is. That's where it is, and here the Sydney Hospital. So let's see how we go with that. So maybe you could Google pig outside, bronze pig outside of Sydney Hospital to maybe get some history on it if you're interested. But actually that looks really quite nice. I think now we can call this piggish demo quits.